Okay. Okay, I got it, universe. The numbers are 4 and 7. The month is 4 and the universal month is 7. So I'm not joking when I say it figures prominently. I'm seeing 4s and 7s everywhere. I had to do 3 readings before I finally got one where I was uninterrupted and able to post it. And just to let you guys know, this is my 4th attempt at doing the horoscope. Fun. Okay, so this is going to be your weekly horoscope for April 7th through April 13th. Where's my crystal ball? This week, the sun is still in Aries, along with the new moon in Aries, and that's bringing new focus and energy to needed changes and bravery, acts of courage. The Capricorn energy is really strong, and Mercury and Venus and Pisces dance with it, bringing thoughts, communications, negotiations, and plans for closure, healing, and plans for the future of all of us individually, as well as in partnerships and relationships of all kinds. Jupiter goes retrograde in Sagittarius, making us all feel either lucky or lazy. And it's involved in a T-square. T-squares force a decision, so there's going to be a lucky opportunity, or you could come across some lucky information, or you could run into somebody or have lucky communication. Luck is featuring prominently here also. Venus dances with the nodes. She dances quite a bit this week, and it's going to allow for baggage to find its rightful place in the past. No more anchors, guys. We are releasing these anchors. You're moving through the fiery purification process, and what happens? You arise, reborn, like the phoenix with its golden wings. This is inner peace. It's unconditional love. At last. I almost wanted to break out in song, but I know it grosses you guys out. Anchors away, my loves. You decide. It's all about what energy you focus on. You can be the victim, or you can be the victor. Now, I got about 6 hours of sleep last night, so my mouth just isn't quite keeping up with my mind, which isn't functioning 100% anyways today. Coffee had no effect. Sunday, the moon is still in steady, practical, and grounded Taurus. An affectionate energy. You will want to take care and make sure that everyone is comfortable in your home, especially your family members. Your patience and determination are just as legendary as your stubbornness. Quiet and reflective, you're resourceful in dealing with problems. Shadow side could lead to resistance to change, obstinance, basically, refusal, and greed, or refusing to open up. There could be an event, a problem, or an opportunity to build from within. Your common sense and your wit is going to come into play here, and you're going to address this problem patiently and thoroughly with diplomacy. This might be something beneficial to you that would advance you in life as well as in your personal karma. Look for the signs. Numbers for that day are 7 and 23. So there's enlightenment, there's awakenings, there's a little bit of luck. 23 is about confidence. Okay, it also equals 5, which is about boundaries, changes, surprises. What do I want to say here? Okay, that's all I want to say about that. Sorry, I told you guys I'm a little delirious. Monday, the moon moves into Gemini, making this more lively and lighthearted. You're feeling social and creative, so there could be an urge to travel, take a road trip, and go visit some friends to go talk story. Shadow side may have you feeling restless, irritated, and it could have you anxiety-ridden, feeling high-strung, or you could just be unhappy. As a result, there could be some kind of conflict in which someone may express that they're not happy in an angry way. They're not happy with the relationship or a partnership or themselves or what's going down around them. I just heard going down around them in flames. Someone's needs aren't getting met and they're over it. This conflict or confrontation will lead to a confrontation of the self, and courageous acknowledgement of responsibility will be made instead of projection, or they could begin to project and they could preempt that and admit that they're responsible for their own happiness, or realize that they're responsible for their own happiness. Sometimes it takes a little bit of anger in order to wake someone up. Of course, it works both ways, and if you ended up losing your shit, you can make up for it later. Try a different tactic next time, or try to find a different way to respond rather than reacting. Practice will make perfect. Numbers for that day are 8 and 24. So 8 is a number of legacy. It's leadership, and it's also about power. And then the 24, which means we're manifesting a balance into reality. And it's about taking care of ourselves. It's also taking care of others, social responsibility. And you're trying to find a way to come from a place of love. Tuesday, there could be some obstacles, distractions, and disappointments. You must rise above and have confidence in yourself. You are enough. You just think you're inadequate. You can change the way you think and feel. Nobody can decide who or what you are but you. Don't ever believe somebody when they try to tell you what you are. You can be riding high, feeling great about the closure you're pursuing or getting. You could also be reminiscing, thinking about the good old days and feeling quite nostalgic. Ah, sweet memories. For some, bittersweet memories. Especially if you've lost someone or something you've loved or cared about. It's really hard to say goodbye to yesterday, but it's time to rise above and to start planning for your future, okay? You should be feeling great about where you're headed at this time, and it could leave you feeling emotional, sensitive, sentimental, so you could come across as really sweet and kind today, and it's genuine. It's a genuine reflection. You might be feeling swept away or just up in the clouds, and you might want to create something beautiful. Also, beware, you're susceptible to deceit, fraud, and lies now. So protect your property, protect your money, and yourself at this time. Keep your mouth shut. And don't let anybody fool you, okay? At this time, you're aware of people wanting to take some kind of energy from you. So I don't think that this is going to be a problem, but recognize illusion and smoke and mirrors, lies, deception, and nonsense when you see it. Tuesday's shadow side could bring fantasy and delusion in which somebody is so deep in denial they're literally dreaming in a dream world. Okay, and this could be a problem. If you are in a love affair, you can have problems today, and it's also another twin flames activation. Numbers for Tuesday are 9, 25, 20, 20, 22, 22, 22, 17, and 17. Okay, so of course there's forward movement, and we have manifestation of some kind of end, some kind of purge, or we're manifesting unconditional love by taking charge of our legacy. The legacy that you want to create is love, unconditional love, okay? And you're suddenly realizing this. It's become very, very clear. Wednesday, someone could suddenly change their mind. They could switch sides, or they could come up with some kind of alternative option. Jupiter also goes retrograde in Sagittarius today. Sagittarius is its home sign. That's going to last until August 12th, and then it goes direct, but we're not out of the shadow of that yet. So with Jupiter retrograde, it could have you feeling optimistic, genuinely happy, and you could be feeling really lucky at this time. It's time to reevaluate your current truths and philosophy in order to explore the deeper meaning of life. You could be creating your own luck at this time by fixing anything that's negative, broken, or toxic, and you're going to find that you have a lot of help. Your intentions are honorable, and you might want to explore some new places. Hold on. Okay, sorry about that. You might want to explore some new places, but there could be some delays if you are physically traveling. Mentally traveling will also help open new doors to abundance. Watch your finances though. They could be a little off kilter now and you could be feeling really lazy. Your literary skills are pretty sharp too, like the golden tongued devil. Shadow side warning, careful about being arrogant or self-righteous. There could be a lot of energy that is just electric, crackling, and it could be expressed as nervousness or anxiety, especially if some kind of emotional scab that you've been trying to heal gets picked at. Okay, use your intuition, because any changes you make now will bring more luck. You're going to have an encounter purely by chance. There are no coincidences. And this is going to involve a decision via situation or communication, and it's going to prompt you to make peace with the past, make your apologies, and begin reparations. This is an opportunity to find internal peace. Big girl panty time. Now, there are no coincidences. Everything has been scripted. So this is you, the universe is bringing somebody to you for closure, and you may spot somebody and be like, oh God, I don't want to talk to that person, I don't want to talk to that person, but you're either going to be forced to close things out, or you're being pushed. Go say sorry, or go wrap this up. That's what's going on. You need to make reparations so you can have internal peace, guys. All right. So numbers for that day are 10 and 17. So this is completion, a wrap up of a cycle. And this is in regards to a wish, an old wish. You wish that you didn't hurt anymore, or you wish that that loose end was tied up. We also have 22. So there's peace being created here. That's what we're working for. And then there's 23, confidence in boundaries in the self, confidence in the changes of boundaries. And then we have 24, which is manifesting balance. So if you do come across someone from your past, dig into it, make your peace with it, and then walk away knowing that you wanted this. You asked for it, so here's your chance. Take it while it's here. Thursday, the moon is in sympathetic, loyal, devoted, patient Cancer. This is an extra romantic time. There's a lot of strong emotions. It is a time for receiving, especially in love relationships. This is also another twin flame activation, another 2222. It's also a good day to create something with your energy or direct it into making something happen. Shadow side could be moodiness, nagging, criticism, and possessiveness. Somebody has issues with love. They don't trust love. It's because they don't feel worthy of love. Okay, there could be something that happens that ends up distracting you. Whatever it is, it's sucky bitching your energy. You need to persist on your path. Don't spend too much time trying to wrap your head around it, or you're going to experience a lesson of sacrifice in addition to your specific karma. Okay, don't let it fester. You need to believe that you deserve love in order to receive it. And you know what? You deserve it. Tell yourself that until you believe it, because it is the truth. Others could be skeptical of something, and they could make a mistake through an indiscretion that might leave them open to scandal. Numbers for that day, I already told you guys 22. We also have 11 and 18. So there is some healing that's being manifested, a purge, an ending that's moving us towards unconditional love, and it's being manifested in the physical in order to create a balance. Friday, there could be trouble in a first marriage, love, or relationship or partnership. Moods can swing to extremes at this time, and somebody's jealous. This jealous is due to them not being secure in themselves. They're not having confidence in themselves or their relationship. Okay, so there could be an unpleasant change. They are having inner conflicts, okay, and their actions are equally conflicting. They could act out, but it's not in accordance to what they're feeling. In fact, they could be having trouble distinguishing what they're feeling, and they could come across as selfish, distant, aloof. In fact, they could be like antisocial. Those that have done and are doing the work will experience an affectionate, day, and they're going to appreciate their relationship because things are finally turning serious. Your imagination is powerful, and you could feel like creating something or beautifying something. At this time, there's a lot of interest in esoterics, occultism, mystical and spiritual topics, you know, astrology, astronomy, tarot readings, energy healing, things of that nature, meditation. Someone is looking for answers in order to understand what is happening to them or in order to cope with a situation or a person. You have a constructive influence in love relationships and business partnerships at this time. So numbers for that day, we have 212. So this is a for surrender. Okay, surrender its beginnings and endings. There's something ending here. We have 2020 and we have 2323. So it's about insecurity. And insecurity is ending. Things are becoming clear. And that's it. Excuse me. Saturday is another twin flame activation day. Also, my God, the twin flames are just all about it this week, aren't they? Right now, the twin flames are being moved. The divine male energy, the person carrying the divine male energy is being pushed into leveling up. If they want the love, they've got to be love. And since they've been angry and hate and self-pity and insecurity for a long time, they have to work hard, and they can't escape Saturn and Pluto is all I have to say. Nobody is escaping this. The moon is in Leo, and there's this sense of playfulness, there's healthy self-esteem, and there's a double dose of affection. It's going to be easy to express what you're feeling right now because you have this sense of dignity about you, and your confidence is quite charming. Inspiration fills the air, and your heart is open to receive love. Take the leadership role in any problem encountered and refuse to be hampered by anyone. Somebody could be flighty or temperamental. In fact, you're probably able to feel the electric coming off of them as they express this in an over-the-top way. They could be downright perverse, freaking out, making mountains out of molehills. You might be loving the attention that you're getting, though, but beware the shadow side. Ego combined with jealousy can make nostrils flare. Don't be self-centered and bossy, and watch your dollars. You don't need every pretty thing you come across, okay? You can't own everything that you come across, okay? Whether it's people or possessions. The only thing you can own is your feelings. You are taking responsibility for every wrong choice that you've ever made, every failed relationship or partnership that you've had, and you're also recognizing that you're happy with your partner as well as yourself, and you're looking forward to a future of giving and receiving love from here on out. Okay, it's been decided. There's a transformation. There's clarity of thought in the twin flames relationship. We have numbers of 13 and 20. So there's a transformation that's being manifested, and it's creating a balance. This is something very new. Okay. And that was Saturday. Okay, physical symptoms. What can be affected this week? Your feet, your ears, your glands, your body fluids, bones, back, spine, knees, teeth, stomach, digestive system. Body fluids, that's 2 for body fluids, a double on that. Oh, with the new moon in Aries too, that could be, bleeding from cuts. Mars is cuts, surgery, and blood. And when Aries is in play, the blood always flows faster. So you could have issues with that. Lymph glands, your midsection, your thighs, sciatic nerves, hips, arteries, liver, your face, your sinuses, your brain, your eyes, and your ears. Okay, that's 2 for ears, so there could be issues with the ears also. Anything that hangs on your head could be affected in some sort of way. And if you're purging, you might notice too that you might be getting a rash, or you might be getting some acne where you haven't had any before. It is a purge of negative things from your body, feelings, emotions, and literally physical toxins. All right, guys, This is your horoscope for the week. I'll see you guys next week. Hope you make it through. Keep the faith.